Well, our next to talk
How are
to
you?
Hey, good morning. So excited to talk to you about this movie. What a powerful movie. I want to have you describe it for us. It was a huge hit at Sundance, and talk a little bit about why you think it's resonating so much with so many.
Amy, a pleasure being again with you guys. Well, first of all, this movie is about a Coda, which means child of deaf adults. And it's about Ruby, who's the only hearing person in her deaf family. And I think that this movie is getting a lot of attention especially because we don't see this kind of movies very often. The subject is very unique, and the fact that we have real deaf actors like Marlee Matlin, who won an Oscar for Children of a Lesser God, or Troy Kotsur or Danielle Durant, the fact that we have real deaf actors, I think it makes this movie very special and talks about inclusion and diversity. So I'm very proud of being part of this movie.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible. In fact, we want to share a little bit with our audience with a little preview. Let's take a look.
Do you know what Bowie said about Bob Dylan? A voice like sand and glue. There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I think so.
Good. Then I'll see you in class, Bob.
We see there you play a music teacher, and you actually had to learn how to play piano, but I understand you had a coach who has taught a lot of famous actors how to play piano. What was that like?
It was amazing, amazing. Actually, I used to play piano when I was a kid, but just the basics. And for this role, I really had to get back into it. And I trained with the same coach who trained Ryan Gosling for La La Land. So I was in very good hands. Her name is Liz Kinney. And she was amazing. And she taught me like 5 different songs. It's tricky because she teaches you just the part where you're playing the piano. You don't need to learn the entire 6 songs. So it was, and I also had to learn how to lead a choir because I'm the choir master, and how to teach singing lessons. So it was very challenging, but I was in really good hands.
Yeah, and I understand. So the teacher that you play is tough on the students, but really cares a lot about them. Did you have a teacher who you channeled thinking back on when you were playing this role?
Absolutely. I had a teacher who was teaching me law at high school, and he was so, I mean, I think we all had, a teacher who made our lives miserable in certain point at school. But then you realize that it comes from love. It's because they care. And this is what happened with my character. I may come off as a cold and mean character, but then you realize that it's because he cares about this girl named Ruby, and he sees a lot of potential in her, and he wants her to become what he couldn't be because he wanted to be a musician. So yeah, but we all had a mean teacher in our high school, probably.
Yeah, well, it's hard to imagine you as even playing someone mean or tough, but this is such a powerful, powerful movie. Coda is now in theaters. We want to let everyone know, and streaming on Apple TV. Thank you so much, Eugenio Derbez, for being with us today. We appreciate it. Hope you come back soon.
Thank you, Amy. Good to see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.